welcoming you to your practice today. I would invite you to take a moment to notice your comfort and to make yourself a little more comfortable, if that's possible. And while you're doing that, starting to find your breath, just a mindful awareness of your inhale and a mindful awareness of your exhale. So there's nothing to do in this moment, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just simply being and breathing. It may be helpful to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth to release the tension that you may be holding in your jaw. A place that if it's in your practice and it feels good to you, that maybe you breathe in and raise your shoulders up towards your ears and breathe out and allow them to fall farther from your ears. Or if it's in a practice, it may be helpful for you to breathe in and on your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Breathing in back to neutral. Breathing out, dropping and releasing. Or maybe you take an ear to the shoulder on the exhale, returning to center on the inhale. Just finding some place to connect your breath, your prana, your life force with your physical being. Listening to your body as it will usually tell you what it would like if you simply start to learn to listen. So breathing slowly and deeply as you start to form more of a relationship. You want to feel the breath as you breathe in and the rise of the belly. Pausing for your presence, and on the exhale, pulling your belly button towards your spine to release fully and completely. Never forcing your breath, but starting to find that place where you actually take control of your breath. For all the amazing things that happen so effortlessly in your body, your breath, which is your life, that sustains you, you actually have control of. And you form that relationship with your breath, and you take mindful breath awareness. As part of your practice, you start to reclaim control of your life one breath at a time. As your mind wanders, try bringing it back to the bridge of your nose or the space between your eyes. Just allowing that natural rhythm of your breath to flow in and flow out. In this place of allowing yourself to be present in the moment. In this place on a new moon day, that it's the beginning of a new cycle. It's quiet, a nice quiet beginning. It invites us into the place and the space of possibilities and intentions for the weeks ahead. Staying in your heart, trying to stay out of your head, connected to your breath in the space between your eyes. Allowing this opportunity and this time for yourself to go within. To go within where there's nothing to move forward towards in this moment. Staying with your breath, gratitude of the moment, and the presence within you. On these new moon days, it's sort of like being in the threshold. What has been is closing, and what's ahead is waiting to unfold. And the more present we are as we move forward, setting our intentions of new beginnings. And that may not actually be new, it may just be you. Just being authentic and present and opening your heart up to receive whatever it is that may unfold for you. Staying with your breath in the space between your eyes. Just allowing yourself to pause here. And I would invite you, if it's in your practice, to imagine that you are walking along a trail or you're walking in the woods, going for a hike. A place where you can hear the leaves rustling beneath your feet. But if you were walking along and you saw this nice bright green heart, which of course is symbolic of your heart chakra, without getting in your head, what might your own heart be feeling or trying to tell you from within? For the things that have shaped us and the lessons that we have gathered. And the moments of joy, the moments of challenge, and the moments of growth along our journey. To not judge it, just to simply notice. If your mind wanders too far, try bringing it back to your inhale and your exhale. Pausing to be present enough to actually see a tiny little heart leaf on the ground. It's one of the messages for me often when I see heart-shaped leaves, is that love must be real if it can grow in a leaf. Creator made leaves and heart shapes. There's obviously a connection between us humans as hearts and the plants that are hearts and the trees that have hearts. The place that we are all connected. And just breathe into that vastness and yet breathe within yourself of the heart that's within you. Place of self-care and self-love for all the moments that have brought you to this moment right here, right now. Just breathing slowly and deeply. And when you do, you're actually allowing your own heartbeat to slow down. You're saying to your heart and your body and your nervous system, you can relax for a few. On this beautiful new moon day, there's no pressure and no expectations. Just an invitation of true, authentic presence to appreciate the gift of what's ahead. It does not ask us for answers, it just simply invites us. The gentle, quiet awareness within of what may be stirring. As your mind wanders, try bringing it back. Maybe simply asking yourself what this little leaf says to you. That sometimes our intentions arrive as words, and sometimes they arrive as feelings. And sometimes they're just simply a knowing. But as you focus on the space between your eyes and the bridge of your nose, trust whatever comes to you without judgment. And if it's nothing, that's a gift too. It's that place that this little leaf was a small little seed at one point. And that seed is growing into a leaf, which will continue to grow into a flower. Symbolic of planting your own seeds. Your seeds of attention for what's ahead. For more peace, maybe. More joy. More pauses and self-care. Or whatever it is that feels good for you. Breathing slowly and gently. These where we plant seeds, they're small and they don't become trees and plants overnight. You just breathe, pause, and trust divine time. But in your practice, I would invite you to breathe in slowly and deeply, saying to yourself, I'm open to new beginnings. And breathing out to honor where I am and who I am today. Breathing in, I welcome what is ready to grow. And breathing out, I release the need to control. Breathing in to be open to receive. And breathing out and setting that good gratitude to you and all that is around you. Staying with your breath and just allowing yourself to settle gently in your heart, knowing that you are supported from below and above. Taking a moment to acknowledge yourself, your higher self. For making and taking the time to be here today. For showing up for yourself, for the others, and for the collective. For pausing long enough to listen to your inner wisdom. And this new moon day to remind us that every cycle begins quietly and gently. Not with answers, just with willingness. So I would invite you to start to return fully and completely to your body. From 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly wiggling your fingers and your toes. And as you bring your awareness back into the room, just simply noticing what's around you. noticing how you feel, and to think of something more that you are grateful for, and to be super proud of yourself for making and taking the time today. As my intention on this new moon day for all of you is for peace, for healing, for harmony and protection for yourselves and all those that you touch. And even those you may not know that you do some way throughout your day. As we are truly honored, grateful, and blessed to share the benefits of this session to the collective consciousness if it may be used in some way. Aho, amen, and namaste. I thank you for your practice, and I wish you all a blessed day. Namaste.